Hi friends, your ultimate movies guide here. Welcome to my channel. Today the movie I am going to explain is an action, drama, thriller, named Outbreak. A good movie to watch. But before we start our movie, an important announcement for my audience. This video contains spoilers, so take care guys, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Without any further delay, let's get back to our movie. Movie starts with a quote that the single biggest threat to man's continued dominance on the planet is the virus. The movie takes us in 1967, where a virus called Mataba, which causes a deadly fever, is discovered in the African jungle during a war. A team of scientists and doctors arrive there. They found many soldiers infected from this. They examine patients and take blood samples of the infected. After taking samples, they return and suggest to bomb the town. To keep the virus a secret and stop this from spreading, US Army officers ordered to destroy the camp where soldiers were infected. A plane then flies over the camp and bomb on that camp, destroying it completely. Movie takes us 28 years later, that is the present day. Colonel Sam Daniels, a virologist, receives a call from his general about level 4 situation. He is sent to investigate an outbreak in Zaire. He and his crew, Lieutenant Colonel Casey Schuler and new recruit Major Salt, arrive there. People were dying there because this virus has 100% mortality rate. They find the situation so alarming, so he wrote a letter to his superior about the situation. They gather information and return to the United States. While testing the samples in lab, they came to know this is Mataba virus and spreads rapidly. The same virus which spreads 28 years ago. A white-headed capuchin monkey that is host to the virus and is smuggled from Africa. James Scott, who is a worker at an animal testing laboratory, steals the monkey to sell in the black market. On the way, he got infected from the monkey. James then leads to Rudy Pet Store to sell this monkey. While inspecting, Rudy got infected when monkey scratches him. Another monkey took a have-eaten banana from host monkey and got infected too. Rudy then returns monkey back to James, saying he didn't ask for this. James fails to sell the monkey and then release the monkey in the woods. He takes flight to Boston. He feels sick on the flight. When he reached Boston airport, he hugs her girlfriend and somehow infects his girlfriend, Alice. He then loses his senses and falls down. Shopkeeper also got ill and hospitalized. A hospital technician is infected when he accidentally breaks the vial of Rudy's blood. In the next scene, Robbie came to know about 3 new cases and she immediately takes a flight to Boston. Their illness is investigated by Dr. Roberta Keogh, a CDC scientist, and Sam's ex-wife. James, Alice, and Rudy dies. During post-mortem, she noticed the inner organs are liquefied. She also shared this with Sam, that she has never been on a case like this before. If a case like this found again in the next 24 hours, we will issue a high alert. Roberta determines that no one else in Boston is infected. Same lab assistant with his girlfriend went to a movie theater not realizing that he is infected. He doesn't seem well. He coughs so hard, as a result virus spreads to other people in there. The virus quickly mutates into a strain capable of spreading like influenza, becoming airborne and causing a number of people to be infected in a movie theater. This disease is now spreading gradually by infecting a lot of people in this town. Dr. Robbie visits the hospital having most cases of the virus. Daniels flies to Cedar Creek against Ford's orders, joining Robbie's team with Schuler and Salt. They find that virus spreads so rapidly through air. They believe that this virus came from an animal when they found an infected monkey in Ruby's store. As they begin a search for the animal who is a host to the virus, the army quarantines the whole town and imposes martial law to avoid the outbreak. Schuler is infected when his suit tears while working in the lab, but due to the airborne properties of the virus, he gets infected. And Keogh accidentally got infected when she sticks herself with a contaminated needle. when Ford provides an experimental serum which cures the original strain. Daniels realizes that his superiors were aware of the virus before the outbreak. Sam hands over serum to Salt for experiments. Salt then gives a dose of serum to infected monkey. On the other hand, US President is provided with false information by McClintock that in next few days virus can outbreak in the whole country. McClintock suggests to bomb the town, and President agrees with his suggestion not to risk the life of millions for a few thousands. Daniels learns about Operation Clean Sweep, a plan for the military to contain the virus by bombing Cedar Creek, incinerating the town and its residents, ostensibly to prevent Mota BA's expansion to pandemic proportions. However, McClintock, now a major general, plans to use the operation to conceal the mutated virus's existence, so the original strain can be preserved for use as a biological weapon, to prevent Daniels from finding a cure. McClintock orders him arrested for carrying the virus. Daniels escapes, then he and Salt fly a helicopter to the ship at sea which carried the monkey. Daniels obtains a picture of the monkey and releases it to the media. A Palisades resident, Mrs. Jeffries, after watching the news, realizes that her daughter Kate has been playing with the monkey, which she named Betsy, and calls the CDC. Daniels and Salt arrive at the Jeffries house where Salt tranquilizes Betsy, after Kate coaxes her out of hiding in the woods nearby. When he learns from Daniels about Betsy's capture, Ford delays the bombing. On their return flight, Daniels and Salt are chased by McClintock in another helicopter. Salt fires 2 rockets into the trees to deceive him into thinking that they crashed. Once back in Cedar Creek, Salt mixes Betsy's antibodies with Ford's serum to create an anti-serum. Although Schuler has died, they save Keogh. McClintock returns to base and resumes Operation Clean Sweep, refusing to listen to Ford. Daniels and Salt fly their helicopter directly into the path of the bombers approaching to its target. With Ford's help, Daniels persuades the bomber's flight crew to detonate the bomb over water and saves the town. Before McClintock can order another bombing, Ford relieves him of command and orders his arrest. Daniels and Keogh reunited as Cedar Creek's residents are cured. Thanks for watching.